ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Where my mom's wearing thongs, hitting bongs at. Raising kids, cleaning shits, need a long nap. Where my mom's at. Where my mom's at podcast.
With Christina P. So here's the deal, man. I was supposed to do some shows in Cap City and Momston, but the club's not going to be open yet. So I'm going to move those to, I guess, a later time. Sorry, y'all, in Texas. But Miami is still good. February 25th and 26th, Miami Improv. And then I go to Tampa March 4th and 5th. And then I do the Regent Theater in Los Angeles, California, May 3rd, bro. I can't fucking wait, homie. I'm fucking stoked. And then Irvine. And then I do the Borgata in Atlantic City, New Jersey, June 4th. And then June 5th, Boston, Massive Huge Tits at the Wilbur. ChristinaPOnline.com for tickets. Check me out, try it out. I don't know, man, this COVID, I'm so nervous. We'll see what happens again, you know. Holy shit. I do feel like I'm pretty strong. I feel strong. I feel good. I don't COVID bounces right off of me right now. So what do I get into? Let's see what's happened since I last saw you guys. You know me, I'm all over the gram. I can't stop with the Instagram, with the TikTok. And I saw this thing, man. I was scrolling through CNN. Go to the other one first, Nadav. This one. So I follow CNN on Instagram. I follow everything, right? Oh, God. This one's the best. New Barbie honors Ida B. Wells, the famed Black journalist who worked to expose the horrors of lynching. Okay, so I saw that first, and you know me, I love Barbie. I love all the, iterations of what they're doing now. We've got, Barbies in wheelchairs, Barbies missing legs. We've got morbidly obese Barbie. My niece was playing with the fat Barbie this last holiday. We were there. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. So naturally I saw this and I was like, good, great. Yes, I get it. Hey, I'm all for this. Teaching kids about historical figures that did some cool stuff. Great. But also kind of heavy for a 4-year-old. Like, what doll is this? Well, it's the journalist who worked to expose the horrors of lynching. She was born into slavery in 1862 and was actively involved in exposing racism in the United States. Well, thank you. Yeah, like it's heavy. It's like so if you gave this to like a 4-year-old, you'd also have to explain a lot of other stuff. I get it. It's just a sticky purchase. Okay. That being said, you know me, I'm a snarky jerk face. I clicked on it and I was getting ready to really form a negative opinion about it. But let's zoom in on Ida B. Wells here for a minute. Like, look at the dope ass doll, bro. Look at her fucking cool gear. I like her style because she's goth as fuck. I like her fucking Mary Shelley Frankenstein dress. She's just like kind of goth and rad. And I don't know if they show her shoes. Can you Google on the actual Instagram account, the Barbie Instagram account? Because I want you to see how dope this doll is. Like, it's actually very cool. So I fully endorse Barbie at Barbie Style on Instagram. What a funny social experiment to see what happens if we actually change the dolls that girls play with. Will they change their body dysmorphia? I don't know. That's always the chicken or the egg question, right? If there are no supermodels, there's no one to compare myself to, and therefore I might not have an eating disorder. Oh, look, there's the vitiligo Barbie. That's got to be just flying off the shelves, right? I mean, what little girl doesn't want to play with vitiligo Barbie? How fun is that? That's for the 0.00003% of the population that has this horrible disease. That feeling when you have a free weekend ahead is the caption for vitiligo Barbie. Is that the feeling? It's not the feeling I get when I look at vitiligo Barbie. Okay, go back. See if you can find her.
What's interesting is that it looks like CNN is posting about the Ida B. Wells Barbie, but I don't think the Barbie account is.
Yeah, it should have been new because I looked at the Barbie page this morning and she was on there. And
you did see it?
Yeah, and that's how I found her dope ass gothic outfit. Dude, where is she? You're right. Maybe it's just at Barbie.
Yeah, is there a different Barbie?
Yeah, there's
account?
2 different accounts. This is Barbie's style. So this covers Barbie's fashion sense, but we're looking for at just Barbie. Yeah, there you go. Take out the style. See, these Barbies don't have style. They're just Barbie. That's why they're serious. And they end, there she is. She's the first one. Dude, look at her dope ass gear. Like, I want to dress like her. Okay, go to the next still. We saw that. Like, her makeup's dope as fuck. She's kind of goth. I like that. Next slide. Oh, dude, those boots. Right? Yeah, those are tight. Yeah. And I was like, God, if I had those at 15, oh my God. And I want them now. Those are great. I'm pretty sure Prada probably does something similar. I mean, yeah. So then of course I got into it, and then I scrolled down a little bit more and then check out what else they have. Fucking Dia de los Muertos Barbie. And I was like, yeah, dog. Oh man, I wish I would have had that growing up. Okay, that's Icy Barbie. She sucks. Go down. These are all the basic bitches, right? Others, I'm Top Gun. Yeah, right. Okay.
Top Gun Barbie.
Yeah, so thrilled. I'm sure so many 5-year-old girls want it. They're Barbies dressed like a lesbo. Nobody wants this one. This is not why you buy a Barbie. So she looks like a guy. No. If you're playing with Barbie, chances are you want her to look like a girl. Okay. No, I would never buy this for no. Fuck yourself. Next.
Yeah, my favorite part about
Stupid.
all
There's
these,
the Dia de los Muertos. Yeah. Yeah. What any?
No, I was just saying my favorite part about these ones that are like trying to teach them lessons and shit is like, the kids aren't gonna, you could teach them a whole thing about racism and whatever. And at the end of the day, they're just gonna make that Barbie fuck the white Ken anyway. It's like, who cares, man? They're just fucking, like, they're not learning about racism, nigga. They're fucking them.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
Ida
I'm
B. Wells
saying.
is going to be having a lot of visits to Ken's car.
Yeah, be like, let's get that dress off.
Exactly.
That's what I would be like. Take her girdle off or whatever.
Ken's
Corset.
like,
yeah.
Ooh, Ida, I love your shoes.
I know. Yeah, it's so heavy. I just feel like it's heavy. I don't know.
And it's just funny because the kids ain't gonna take it in. They don't get that
They
shit.
don't care.
Come on.
I know it's funny because like they don't fucking care. Like even this is dope as shit. Like I wish I had a Dia de los Muertos Barbie. I mean now I want that doll. But if I had gotten that as a kid, I'd be like, ugh, this is fucking weird. I don't want this. And then I'd make them fuck. You're right. They should just put holes in her vagina so you can. They should put. Like, if they really wanted to sell a ton, they should make them anatomically correct. And I don't understand why they don't do that.
So that you can have Ken actually penetrate Barbie?
Yes.
Is that a conversation you want to have? I mean, I know you don't have daughters, or I don't know if your kids play with Barbie, but is that something
they
you want to
don't
talk
play
to
with Barbie because they're boys. Stupid. They don't have interest. And it's not like we don't... Like, they went to their cousins' houses, and they have a girl cousin, and they just don't care. The girl has got all these Barbies. That looks so tight, dude. Look at that fucking... Oh, I like that. It's dope, right? Don't tell me you don't want to play with that Barbie Nadal. Look how dope that is.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play with it.
That is tight. Look at the detail on those earrings and her face and everything. That's cool.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
I wish I had this culture so I could just unironically have that.
I know.
But I would look like a damn poser, so I can't do it.
Well, that's the thing. Am I allowed to buy this for my kids, or am I a poser? Because you know what I mean? I'm not Mexican.
I think kids can do it because kids don't know. They can't. You can't fucking culturally appropriate as a kid. But like if I had it on my mantle, niggas would be like, why? What's that, bro? What you doing with that?
Well, you're also a grown man with a Barbie.
But it looks so dope, though.
It looks so dope, yeah. So Barbie, they won my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, was preparing to shit on them, and then I was like, it's kind of cool. Turns out, I'm into Barbie. But not the regular bitch, like the basic. She sucks. She always sucked.
I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
But I think that's why you had the Barbie. Like at first you wanted to be Barbie, and then you realize that the bitch is fake, and that's when you cut her hair off and then you hang her by the fan. You didn't do that?
Is that what you did with your
Yeah,
Barbies?
of course.
You hung
everybody.
them by the fan? Mm-hmm. By the neck part or by the foot part?
No. So here's the deal. I didn't get a Barbie until I was like 12 or 13 from a neighbor. And that by that time I was like, what is this? This is terrible. So then I just cut all her hair off and then I hung her by the fan. I thought it was so dumb. But that says my parents were just foreigners. Like, I should have been playing with Barbie. I'd probably be more normal today if I played with Barbie. Probably more socially acceptable. Look, she's got a ton of likes, though. 89,000 likes. Yeah, people are into this. I'm into her. All right. Let's do some follow-ups. This is so fucking, this is dark. I don't want to do that one. Nope. All right, let's do this one. Just another dude listener writing in to address your take on Chase O'Donnell's tuna melt nickname. Hard-hitting, guys. Hard-hitting news. Just before my daughter was born, I made a wood carving for my wife that had 2 tunas swimming in the ocean, followed by a small baby tuna behind, and it sprung her nickname Baby Tuna. Oh, much like how you use jeans, we use tuna. She can be happy tuna, sad tuna, stinky tuna. Big tuna, anything tuna. Thank you for making these jeans feel low and loose. Then I've given my daughter a horrific nickname. However, they do feel high and tight knowing that she's only 2 and we have time to reach through the fence and fix this. Hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's tougher when it's a girl, you know, or just anything stinky. Do you want to call people something potentially stinky? This one's interesting too. We talked about Danny losing his virginity to a Pollock broad. How old was Danny again? Like 9? How old were you?
He was 12.
12. Zoinks. Here's another one. My name is Jake. I'm 39 and love all things YMH. I heard you talking about your first time, so I felt I needed to share mine with you. It was a hot summer, July night in 1994. That was a good summer. 1 month before my 12th birthday, I was laying in my bed trying to go to sleep while listening to my new Bone Thugs and Harmony CD. Yeah. I heard my sister and her friend come home, but didn't think anything of it. Her friend was 14 and an absolute smoke show. I had a huge crush on her and probably jerked off to the thought of her dozens of times. Soon after I heard them come home from, her friend came into my bedroom. She told me my sister was talking to her boyfriend on the phone and was bored. She then started talking to me about music and how much she loved Bone Thugs. Then she said it, the sentence I'll remember forever. She says to me, you know, I would have sex with you for that Bone Thug CD. The next few minutes were magical. She turned a boy into a man that night. God bless her. Keep it high and tight, Chomos. And P.S. Stop calling me daddy. Damn, he was 12 too. 1 month before my 12th birthday, so he's 11. Whoa. You guys are fucking white trash, dude. Some chick wants to bang you for a CD. You guys are in trouble.
Well, 1994 was different times, right?
Yeah, but even 11 was really young.
There was no Spotify back then.
Talking about a $15 CD. Wow.
Well, you know, when you're 14, you got to get driven to Sam Goody or wherever, Tower Records, wherever you got to get CDs. That's a whole trip.
Oh, Sam
It's
Goody.
like half a day.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Danny. You're not alone. You feel better now that somebody else was sexually assaulted at 11? Yeah. Dude, Danny, can you get on the microphone?
Yeah, give us 1 second.
Yeah, I'm so curious because it really has been haunting me, Danny's story. For those of you who don't remember, it's when Chase O'Donnell was in here last time, we found out that Danny lost his virginity at 12 years old to an older Polish girl that was visiting the country. And like, I don't know, dude. You're here, mommy? Hold on, I don't hear you. Okay.
I'm here.
So like, in hindsight, you know, that day we were joking and stuff. Do you feel like that was a violation?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay then.
No.
Positive.
I mean, I had no idea what was going on. I probably wouldn't have like written it that way, but no, that was cool.
Oh, you're okay with it? You
Yeah.
don't.
It's the friends that make you feel like shit, right?
Yeah, well, it was just like having a secret and like being like the young kid, can't talk about it with my friends. You know, you hear little whispers of things, you gotta like hush. That was the part that sucked, but fucking was cool.
So you knew that on some level it was kind of inappropriate, or
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, I had like anxiety about it for years.
yeah. See, so when I asked you, right? So anxiety for years after an event generally signifies that event wasn't inherently positive. For instance.
Yeah,
I
but,
don't
like,
have anxiety about my trips to Disneyland as a kid.
No, but it was like committing a crime.
Right?
Like I was
It
like,
was.
I gotta make sure other people don't find out about this. But I wasn't like I don't feel bad like shoplifting like a Snicker bar, but like I'm not gonna go tell the cops about it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like it was premature for you to have
Oh,
that.
it was for sure premature. But like I was way too young. I know that now.
Yeah.
But like at the time I was like just going through life.
And in your eyes, when that happened,
That's young.
it was just a cool moment. And then once other people found out, then it's like, oh, this is not like, oh, we can't talk about it like this, right?
Yeah, it was definitely a cool moment like between me and her, and then like I left and I was like, oh, people aren't supposed to be doing this like this young. Like I gotta keep this low. And then also like she was dating like my best friend before me too, so like I couldn't like, dude, you'll never guess what happened with your ex-girlfriend.
It's loaded
That would've been
issue.
weird. But this guy sounds like his first sexual encounter was like a trade. Like he like paid for sex.
Right. I think you mean prostitution. Yeah. Something for something, huh?
Yeah, like mine was like consensual, kinda. She was heavy-handed, but this guy just straight up traded CDs for sex.
That's rad. Good
Yeah,
for
this guy's
him.
cool.
This guy's cool as fuck.
Yeah, this guy's very cool.
Shout out. All right. Well, thanks, Danny.
Of course.
Thanks for sharing your sexual stories with us. Okay. Oh, this is interesting too. Wow. Really hard hitting. To follow up on the Kraft dinner flavor debate. And by the way, I can tell this is a foreigner because flavor is spelled Flavor, and that is UK or Canada. Here we go. I found these flavors in my grocery store. I live in the Great White North. Oh, see, Vancouver Island, Canada. And apparently we like weird shit on our KD. And they also call it Kraft dinner. We don't call it Kraft dinner. We just call it mac and cheese. Picture attached, but I saw cotton candy. Yuck. Cotton candy, Kraft dinner. Ugh. Butter chicken, buffalo chicken, and jalapeno. Never use water to make KD. Butter all the way. Yeah, of course. But milk and butter. Keep them high and tight, mommy from the north. Well, let's see this sweet kind, the cotton candy. Ugh. Kraft dinner, cotton candy macaroni.
This looks a little. I mean, I could see how butter chicken flavor boost could maybe
That
be
slaps.
worth trying, but cotton candy, that's straight to the trash.
That's fucking gnarly, dude. I just don't think. I'm trying to picture the taste. Hold on, ready? Noodles, kind of bland. Try to do it. Okay, let's
That's
imagine.
how you do it?
Yeah, hold on. This is how you know what you want to taste in your mouth. Okay, ready? Okay, I taste the noodle, and then I'm gonna put the sugar on there. It could be okay, but do you put milk and that sweet?
Hold on, let me just put the milk in.
Have you ever? Yeah, hold on. Have you had sweet pasta before? Like, I don't think I've had sugary pasta, so I'm not sure. Oh my gosh,
I mean, wouldn't it just taste like fucking candy? Like,
I guess, but
no, like why? Just have candy.
yeah, I agree. Like, why make your food into candy? I don't know.
Because then it's not
amazing.
a nutritional dinner.
By the way, I
You need
think,
to put it on macaroni.
but Canada's got the greatest chip flavors. I love their dressing flavor chips. You guys, every other country does this, but America, every other country has like meat flavored chips except for us. We have like barbecue, and that's about it. But they'll do like, it's called dressing, all dressed. Oh, that's the jam right there. Fucking A, dude. It's good shit. They had ketchup flavored chips in Australia. I was hooked on those. It's interesting. You're there it is, ketchup Lays. Oh, it's so good. Very telling, right? A culture, what they're interested in on their chips. Pizza flavor.
Oh, you know what? This is kind of like a Israeli. I don't even think it was potato chips, but like what we called chips was it was like beastly, and they had all sorts.
Beastly.
They had like pizza flavored, falafel flavored, like all sorts of wild shit.
Yeah, every other culture does pizza flavor. Like the British do like beef. Everything's beef flavored crisps.
Chalet sauce.
Ooh. I love. Yeah, why can't America have all these good flavs? Lay's, stop being stingy. Let America have all the good flavs, dude. Fucking bitches.
Bacon poutine chips.
Oh, that's good, I bet. I bet that's really tasty.
Thai sweet chili, that actually sounds really good.
Yeah, dude, this all sounds good. Why can't America have these? They're fucking... Why come?
We got to get some of that shit imported. Fucking get it into the studio.
Dude, I bet Amazon.
Yeah.
You can find that shit on Amazon.
Ooh, do you want me to order some for the studio?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Ketchup flavor. Give me some ketchup. That's just a fucking bomb, dude. All right. Yeah, I wonder, you know what I noticed? Americans, our palates are just so fucking bland. My husband the other day, he went to kiss me and he's like, oh, there's no ethnic smells on your mouth right now. Surprised. And I was like, yeah, because it's all bland. It's like the British. You guys, it's American food is British food. Same shit, different toilet, except we don't boil everything as much. And no flavor. They just salt and pepper. It's just chicken. But ugh,
what's your go-to ethnic flavors here?
But let me tell you what I did yesterday, homie. So, oh shit, I just finally found the kimchi that I like here. So I made my own Korean shit with the fucking hoisin sauce and some fucking seafood on there, some veggies. I go Korean. I love those tastes. And Mediterranean, I do a lot of that. Hummus, I make my own, extra garlic.
You make your own hummus?
It's so easy. It is so easy.
What's your recipe, dog?
Yo, all you need is some tahini. That tahini sauce, you get that at fucking HEB.
Right.
Can of garbanzo beans.
Yep. A little bit of olive oil.
A little bit of all. See, you know, garlic.
Do I know?
A little smoked paprika. Boom, done. Shit's easy. Blend it up.
Do you ever like get crazy with it? You throw in any extra flavors in there?
Well, what you got? Like what?
I don't know.
Lemon?
Throw a couple olives, maybe a little olive
Dang.
hummus. Maybe throw a serrano chili in there. Get a little spicy hum.
That sounds good. Spicy hum. Because I cooked for my in-laws a while ago, I've put flavor in there, dude. There's smoked paprika. There's fucking garlic in there, and they all get sick. They're always like, "Oh, my stomach." I'm like, "Well, you're fucking." So play Jules. Play her. What are you if you can't eat my food?
What a fucking pussy.
Yeah. Can't handle these flavs.
There's the olive Tom side of the family.
Yeah, they're also bland. They're bland flavs. I actually trained myself to not get diarrhea from eating Korean food. I used to go to a BCD tofu house on Wilshire when I used to work around there. Yeah. And I'd get the sundobu, which is that hot ass orange soup, and then the galbi, right? The ribs. Mm-hmm. And dude, I swear, like I would eat it and have to run back to the office and just splatter ass everywhere. But I didn't give up. I persisted. And once a week I would go to BCD Tofu House and I would order the sundobu extra hot with the extra orange and my fucking kalbi until one day I didn't get diarrhea anymore. And I'm telling you, like, because it was funny because now looking back, I didn't realize it, but I was trying to conquer my fucking whiteness about it. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to show them that I was down, and I was like, "Fuck you, dude! I'm gonna eat this shit."
Wait, so your body just naturally took it, or did you start like kind of altering, like, because I remember Korean barbecue used to do the same thing to me.
It should do that. It's harsh.
And then I realized why kimchi is so important, because it cuts the grease.
Yeah.
And it also levels everything up. Like if I always like went into the mentality,
it's a probiotic.
Like, you got to have a little too much kimchi, like a little more than you want, and then you're gonna have no problems in the bathroom.
That's true. Or the kimchi gives you such big farts. You got to be careful. And the garlic will wreck you too if you eat too much of that. But yeah, you just got to train yourself. You got to stay in there, dude. Don't let that shit take you down.
What a fucking pussy.
That's right. God damn it. All right. As a parent, there's nothing I care about more than making sure my children have all the support and all the opportunities they need to learn and thrive. Because even in the best schools, your child probably isn't getting the one-to-one teaching they need to reach their full potential. In a classroom with dozens of kids, teachers just don't have time to customize their approach. This is why I love Byju's. Byju's Future School is the leading online learning platform revolutionizing education for millions of students worldwide. Students receive personalized attention with live access to a teacher in a one-on-one or 1-to-4 setting, and they'll have fun learning and exploring subjects with an interactive, activity-based curriculum that inspires their creativity and sparks a lifelong love of learning. You know what your kid can learn? Coding, music courses for grades 1 through 12, and math courses for grades 1 through 8. Join the millions of parents accelerating their kids' learning today. Right now, Byju's Future School is offering our listeners their first class free. Just go to byjus.com/podcast. Sign up for your first class absolutely free. That's byjus.com/podcast. Do you want to make 2022 your best year yet? Have you set your New Year's fitness goals yet? FightCamp. Join FightCamp. It brings the best workout in the world into your home and makes it fun. Learn to box and kickbox from home with access to worldwide programming, elite trainers, premium equipment, and smart technology that turns your workout into an interactive experience. Here's what I love about FightCamp is I can do this in a hotel room. I can do it when I'm traveling. You can do it in your living room. There are thousands of classes to choose from and all kinds of different things you can learn, because I get so bored doing one type of workout. But with FightCamp, you can go through all these different programs. These workouts maximize efficiency with a high intensity interval training. You can get a killer workout in as little as 20 minutes. Now is the best time to get your FightCamp. Take advantage of their holiday deal going on now. If you purchase this month, you'll get an additional pair of gloves for free. Just go to joinfightcamp.com/moms. To get an additional pair of gloves for free, go to joinfightcamp.com/moms. Joinfightcamp.com/moms. Let's go. Oh, you know what? Let's do what would Christina P do? Can we do a voicemail first, and then I'll read these?
You got mom questions? CP's got mom answers. What would Christina P do?
That guy's voice, man.
Hi, Mommy. So I have a what would Christina P do for you. I am 22, and I have been dating a guy for a year and a half, and I love him very, very much. But I sometimes find myself wanting to have sex with other guys.
Yeah.
I've never acted on it. Never done anything like that. But I don't know if that's normal or like if we should break up and I should have sex with other guys. But I don't really want to break up with them. I love them so much. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe our sex life isn't good. I don't know. I just need your advice. Okay. Thanks, Mommy Jeans. Bye-bye.
Well, how old is she again?
I think she said 22.
Oh, yeah. Break up with him and just have sex with other guys. Next caller. Right? I think we can all unanimously agree on that one.
Yeah. She said, "Oh, I love him. I don't want to break up." Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Look in your heart, baby. Yeah, you do.
Look at yourself. What do you say? Look yourself deeply in the eyes. Yeah. Go to the mirror.
And offer that lady a drink.
Offer that lady a drink. To quote the great Cobra Tate, the philosopher, go to the mirror. Look deeply into your own eyes.
Oh, yeah, she's so young, dumb, and, not full of cum yet.
Not yet.
This is the time to do it.
Yeah. Really, here's the deal, man, is that at 22, monogamy is really, it's harder to come by. Guys are all juiced up. Girls are all juiced up. It's a good time to experiment with relationships, learning to break up, learning to be compatible. Now is the time to learn those mistakes and get into the mess of things. And if you're feeling like you really want to bang other dudes, it's usually a sign that you want to bang other dudes. Was that redundant?
No, you nailed it, Gene.
Yeah, because I think there's a healthy level. I've been in a committed relationship forever, and there's a healthy level of being like, oh, that person's attractive, but you don't go like, I want to bang, I'm going to fucking, you don't think about it enough to the point where you're calling a podcast about it. So I think you're definitely in that zone of like, just break up with him. And hey, listen, here's the deal. You're so young. Let's say you break up and he is the man for you, the man of your dreams. You guys are so young that in a few months or a year from now, you can get back together. You can get back together again. If it really is meant to be, it's meant to be. And there's nothing you can do that's going to stop that. So go fuck other guys. Just use protection. Get on birth control. Don't get herpes because that's a lifelong disease. It's going to be embarrassing to deal with. Okay, what else? I'm going to do my emails. Hold on. My name is Alassan, and she spells it Allasson. And I live in Prince Edward Island, Canada. I have a 19-month-old son. He's very cool and insane at the same time. Yeah, that's about right. I have a feeling he'll be very much like Ellis from how I hear you and Tommy Buns talk about him. So with that being said, how did you navigate having a wild child or two during this crazy pandemic time? Are you anxious all of the time like myself? We have to send our child to daycare. Gross because kids are gross and he seems to be sick constantly. I'm a ball of nerves. Keep it high and tight. Are you nervous? Do you think she's nervous about the sickness? Is that what we're talking about?
Cooped up in a house or something without.
Let me reread this. He's very cool and insane. I have a feeling he'll be like Ellis. So that being said, how do you navigate having a wild child during the pandemic? Are you anxious all the time because they're crazy? And he seems to be sick constantly. I'm a ball of nerves. I think she's nervous about sickness and the COVID. So here's the great news for you, mommy. Children do so well with COVID. Empirically, the data has shown, and we had my beloved Dr. Jessica Hockman on this show discussing it. Children do very well with this disease. My kids had it a year ago. Wouldn't even know. You wouldn't. It was. I'm telling you, croup was worse for Julian than it was than COVID. Croup was terrifying. I had to stay up all night with him, making sure he could breathe. Okay. Now that being said, unless you have an unhealthy kid, I don't know your story. You don't mention anything like that. And as far as the wild child, like him breaking himself, yeah, just every time Ellis jumps off of something and I hear him boom land on our hard ass floor, I'm like, that's a broken ankle. That's got to be broken legs, broken arm. I'm just waiting for it to happen. Yeah, and he's already like pierced he fucking jumped off some furniture and his lip went through. His tooth went through his bottom lip, so he's already got a scar from that. He's a maniac, dude. He fucking, one of his front teeth turned gray because he killed it doing something else. Like,
what?
Yeah, he just jumps up. Like, he was using the furniture as a ladder and he fell off and then his tooth went through his lip. So we had to stitch that up with glue. And then he had some other thing. I forget how he fell. Like maybe he was running and he face planted. And then that tooth turned gray for a while and then it was okay.
Turned gray
because it kills
like
the blood
right.
for a minute. So we took him to the dentist right away, and she's like, "Well, let's see if the color comes back. It'll be fine. If not, he'll just have a dead tooth until it falls out." I'm like, "Okay." So that's another thing you learn is that these kids are very resilient. I know that's a saying that people say all the time. They're like made of rubber at this age, 19 months, and they're very strong. And I know when your kid gets sick, it really is just like the worst thing as a mother because you're like, they're so fragile. If they're healthy, they're very strong and healthy. So don't worry. He's gonna fuck some shit up, and that's just part of life. And you don't want a boy who's fucking afraid of everything. That's gross.
Right. And it's all like it's good for kids to just get sick with everything when they're young because it helps build their immune system. I remember when chicken pox were a thing.
Oh my God, I know.
And when one of our classmates got one, like our moms just made plate. It was like, hey, you're going to go hang out with chicken pox kid that you get it.
Yeah. It's the best way to build their immune system. So Juju had never gone to preschool because we were in California during the pandy. And I sent him here in Texas, and I swear every week that kid came home with a cold the first 2 months of school. Every fucking week it was something different. And I was like, and now, knock on wood, we've been illness free for like 2 months and we've been traveling with them and everything. So it works. You have to, it's part of the process and it's hard to watch as a mom. They need to build that immune system up. They need to. This one's interesting. I'm currently 32 weeks pregnant, still crossing my fingers this one will stick because of trauma on previous losses. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've never made it past the first trimester. My problem this time around is that my husband doesn't want to have sex with me because I'm pregnant, and the idea of it somehow affecting our son makes him not want to do anything physical. I'm offering all the dick touches and kisses, and this fucker doesn't want to accidentally swallow his cum because then our son will also taste it. Okay. That was really nice. Jesus. I'm offering to be the ultimate cum dumpster, and this guy can't get through his mental block to offload in any form. I have an amazing husband who I trust more than anything, so I know he isn't going around with anybody else. At this point, I just want to know if you've ever heard of husbands who can't get over the fact that their child is in their wife and that they don't want to pork her because of it. This is embarrassing to bring up to friends and others, so I haven't asked anybody if they've dealt with this or heard of anything like this. I just need to know that hopefully I'm not suffering alone. Literally anything will help. Wow. Okay, yes, actually, and by the way, and I know this, I'm not a medical doctor, but you've made it to 32 weeks pregnant. Congratulations. It sounds like you most likely will carry to term. You've never made it past the first trimester, but you're out of the quote danger zone. So I think you should have a healthy delivery. I hope. I don't know. Secondly, yes, I've heard of this. Some guys get very, very spooked out by the thought of having sex while their wife is pregnant. Some men are physically not attracted to a pregnant body. Some guys are psychologically not into it, from what I've heard. I think it's fairly common. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That one, I would talk to your doctor, maybe have the doctor reassure your husband that nothing will happen, because you've mentioned that you've had some trauma over the past. If you could have your doctor reassure him and you that sex is normal and natural, I would send him to a therapist or go into a couples session if you can. Because, I mean, it makes you feel rejected, I'm sure, at a time when you already feel like the most disgusting whale on the planet. Yeah, I would say go into couples. Just go to one sesh if you can and find out what's going on. He could have a mental, emotional aversion to this. He could have, I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of that? Your friends ever said?
That they don't like having sex with their pregnant
wife, yeah.
No, but I don't think I've had friends that shared that with me if they did feel that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do what? Fuck your pregnant wife?
Yeah, no, if I had a pregnant wife, yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Why is that?
It's a psychological thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. I feel like my dick's going to touch him or something, and it's like, I don't want to do that. You know, I wouldn't want any other dick touching him.
Right.
You know, I don't want my dick touching when he's out. I don't want dick touching when he's in. Just,
right.
You know, you grow by yourself, and then we'll get back to the normal stuff after. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That being said, I should probably go to therapy for
that. But no, I think when you know, honestly too, when I was pregnant and having sex, it's not, I wasn't thoroughly thrilled about it either. It is weird. I mean, you have your baby inside of you and then you're doing something, it's like, it's such a mind fuck. Even like when you're breastfeeding and being sexually active, I couldn't wrap my head around that one either, because you're so maternal and yet, blech. So it's a hinky area, I would say, and probably not that uncommon for people to get hung up on it. But yeah, go talk to someone. It's worth it. You guys should talk about it, or ask him. Shit, wait, ask him. What are we talking about? Ask him. Tell him, hey, I'm not offended. Does this spook you out? Are you skeeved out? Let's talk about it.
Well, it said, right? I think
didn't he say it?
I think it said that he thought that if
right,
then it's going to go into his mouth. You know what I mean? Like,
share literature that's just like, oh yeah, you can have sex with pregnant ladies,
or take him to your OB. So you have these, especially when you're 32 weeks pregnant, you're in almost like every week at this point. Take him with you to your OB appointment and have the doctor assure him that you can do this, and it's totally, totally fine. It's very fine. That kid is so safe. Listen, heroin addicts have healthy children every day. Meaning that you can do a lot of shit and that baby's going to come out just fine. So don't even worry about it. I'm serious. You forget how fucking... Listen, the body wants to preserve the baby. Nature doesn't give a fuck about mom anymore. Once that baby's in you, everything in nature wants to keep the baby going. So that's why it's fortified. And do you know why a woman can have sex during pregnancy? To maintain a monogamous bond with the husband. That's why. That's why we can fuck all the time. It's supposed to be to keep the man around. Pretty cool, huh?
Hell
You didn't know that. Keep that fuck hole open. Okay. Let's do a mom hack. I haven't done these in a minute, bro. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Mom hacks. We all know how incredibly frustrating it can be to get your kid to leave the park. Oh, my God, I know. Or turn the TV off to go to bed. Put their toys away, etc., etc. Well, I introduced to you the timer. I have my 3-year-old help me set a timer on my phone for about 5 minutes. Then when he hears the alarm go off, turn that shit up loud. Guess whose fault it is? Not mine. Oh, the timer says it's time to go home. I swear to Hitler, it works every time. And will even make the other parents at the park jealous when they don't think of it themselves. This is from Jamie Sandberg. Yes, the timer. You know what even is fun too for them to do is the physical timer, that old school kitchen timer. Kids love turning it to the amount of time. And it's especially sneaky when they don't know what numbers are greater or lesser than. So you could be like, do you want to leave in 5 minutes or 2 minutes? Then they're like, 2 minutes. And you're like, okay. I've done that trick many times. That's really cool. That's a good one.
So you gotta be a little careful with that timer thing though, because if you rely on that too much, you get a stupid idiot like me that comes out, and now I'm like afraid of time. I like don't have clocks in this house, and all the clocks that I do have don't work. They're like incorrect times and shit. You don't know what the hell time it is if you're in my house. It's it's a thing. So just don't use it too much. Don't use it too much.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Hitler.
Hey, Hitler.
So you know that cool mom hack where you chop up cauliflower and you hide it in stuff like spaghetti sauce? Well, my 11-year-old son caught on to that. He said it was because he could smell the broccoli and cauliflower in the kitchen. And then when it was dinner time, he noticed that there was no broccoli cauliflower on his plate. So it must be in the food, and he doesn't want to eat that shit. Well, now I trick him. He says, I smell broccoli cauliflower. I know it's in my food. I don't want to eat it. And I say, oh, I know you don't like that, son, but I had broccoli and cauliflower at lunch, at work, and I farted. And that's why it smells like broccoli cauliflower. It's my butt. And he thinks that shit is hilarious. He shuts the fuck up and he eats his food. Hope this helps. Love you guys. Bye.
I like how she's like, he shuts the fuck up. Yeah, I mean, or you could put a decoy piece on the plate and be like, well, it's right there. Yeah, I made some and here it is. Here's the one fucking piece. So
right, that's a great.
Nutritionists tell you is that you just have to have the presence of the vegetable on the plate just to show a kid what they're not going to eat it, right? But you put it on the plate so that they know what a plate should look like. It's got a veg, it's got a starch, it's got a protein, blah, blah, blah. They never eat it, but whatever. It's there. And maybe occasionally they surprise you. If you bribe them, they'll eat it. So yeah, very good. Smart chick. Here's another one. You haven't spoken about the rapid fill water balloons for some time. Yeah, that was in the Palisades. We did that one in LA. But that's me being a mom and not reaching out for months after the fact. Anyway, this mom hack actually came from my dad, Papa, to my kids. It's a pain in the ass to pick up the pop balloons, especially out of the grass. But if you bust out the shop vac, it's done so quick and easy. Total game changer. Who the hell thinks of vacuuming their lawn? My dad. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Tara. So the shop vac. What is the shop vac? What is that? Google them.
Oh, it's like a bucket that's attached to a vacuum.
Oh, and you pick up the balloon. Yeah, so we used to do that in LA when it was hot. Did I do that here in Texas? The multi balloons, and you just let them chuck them. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, and then that's what you use to pick them.
Yeah, it's like used for plastic. Like wood shops and like craftsmen.
Yeah, why didn't I get that this summer? I forgot about my balloon tricks. I gotta get more for the kiddos. They love that. That'll keep them occupied for a minute, son. Okay. All right. Let's do some Pazsitzky effects because, as you know, I mean, I fucking live for these things. I love knowing that other people are as dumb as I am in the world. Let's do some
Pazsitzky Effect.
That's the best, dude. Oh.
Hi, jeans. Hi, mommies. My name's Kendall. I'm from the middle of fucking nowhere, upstate New York. And it is really snowy and dry here. And I had a Pazsitzky effect because I realized I'm in the middle of the night when my lips are bleeding and so dry, I could just have chapstick sitting next to my bed instead of suffering through it. Yeah. Anyways, I say hi to the Booth Boys, natives especially.
Oh.
King, above 18. What? Anyways, thank you. Bye, Christina.
Wow. Did you hear that?
I did. What's up, girl?
Fuck. She wants it. Damn, we thought Annie was the fuck champion. I think Dom's getting some play on this episode.
Your boy's in here low key, just slaying.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Just a little, bro. Just a little here, a little there.
Stupid. But to her point, you know what you can do? Yes, I keep chapsticks in multiple locations. I got one in my makeup drawer. I got one in the car. I got one next to my bed so that I may do the same thing. That is a secret. You put that shit on right before you go to bed and then you wake up and your lips look fucking flawless, bro. I keep everything next to the bed. The flossers, obviously, I'm still doing that. You're welcome. The other day, Tommy caught me throwing the flosser on the floor and was like, did you just fucking throw that on the floor? And I was like, no, the trash can's there.
You're still doing that,
Still doing it. Still going strong.
That's cool.
Don't give a shit. And I've still been blowing my nose in my hand.
No.
I'll do it.
That
still.
one's not cool,
Christina.
I don't care what you think about me.
Didn't you say that you just started doing that?
Yeah.
It's not too late to reverse this habit.
I like the way I look. I guarantee it.
You don't want this to turn into a thing that you don't know how to not do.
But I've been doing it on my own now, and it's like my secret. It's my secret.
It's not a secret.
You already
it's
have
not a secret.
So many secrets.
You put it out in the world to hundreds of thousands of people. Stop doing it. You're better than this, Christina. I know it.
I know I am, but I still like it. You know what I wanted to bring up today too, in addition to Pazsitzky effects, are things that you shouldn't enjoy but secretly do. If there's anything you guys can think of. Okay, so obviously blowing my nose into my hand is one of my favorite things to do.
It's one of your favorite things to do?
Because now it's become taboo because all you guys hate it so much that when I do it in secret, and now I love it even more. It's my secret. Okay, and then, so here's what I was thinking of. I secretly love, I love the smell of my dog's breath. Like the worse it is. Like Fief's mouth smelled like a Chinese fish market, and I loved his stinky little dog mouth, and I love Bitsy's stinky dog breath. I just love the smell. I love dogs. Maybe that's what it is. And I love that their paws smell like Fritos.
It smells like Fritos?
Mm-hmm. If you smell your dog's paws, they smell like Fritos. Yeah.
I haven't had a dog in a while.
Yeah. But if you guys have any disgusting things that you shouldn't like, but you really do, let me know. I like the smell of gasoline. I think that one's good too.
No, yeah. Who doesn't like the smell of gasoline?
I don't know. You're not supposed to. Right? Trying to think of other shit that I secretly enjoy. Anyway, if you have something you secretly enjoy doing that you know other people will discourage you and dream crush you on, like if you too enjoy blowing your nose into your hands and you want to share that with me, leave me a voicemail, 213-375-5184. Email me where my mom's at gmail.com. Let me know your gross thing that you secretly love.
I think my grossest one is Band-Aids. I think Band-Aids smell like you know when you take it off and it smells like death? Nah, when it's done, it smells like fucking death.
Oh, I've never smelled a dirty Band-Aid.
Smell a Band-Aid when you take it off and it's done. It smells like death, and for some reason that is just I dig it.
Love it. Yeah.
I used to suck on them when I was a kid. Yep. You're damn right. You could blow your fucking nose in your hand all you want. ain't sucking no damn Band-Aids.
Wow.
Yeah, it was foul.
You don't do that anymore, though, right?
I don't usually use Band-Aids anymore, luckily, but yeah.
You sucked on a dirty, bloody
Yeah, I
Band-Aid.
sure did.
Oh, God, that gave me the chills in the ass.
It was fucking gross. I knew it was gross immediately doing it, but I'm like, but it just smells so damn good, man. I just gotta taste it. You know?
That was grody, yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst one for sure.
That's okay. So what's worse? Me blowing my nose into my hand or eating a dirty Band-Aid?
No,
sucking.
Definitely mine.
I would say sucking on a Band-Aid is grosser, but the fact that this is a new thing for you is kind of a variable here that's in play.
He does have a point. I did this when I was like 7. Yeah. And then I learned.
I'm 45. I should know better. I know. I think it's just novel. It's like so exciting to do something like a new behavior in this age of my life. I'm like, I'm actually horrified myself here. I haven't done that in a while. I've done everything. What could I do? You know? I think that's what it is about middle age. You're like, what can I try? What can I
know something you haven't done.
Well, anal.
I mean, honestly, surprising, but
what?
Sucking on a Band-Aid. Try that out. That's your next one.
I don't know. But I can, okay, here's the deal, man. I can kind of understand it. Maybe the blood, like there's iron in it or something.
Because I still like the taste of blood for sure.
Yeah, I like the taste of blood.
Is good. Yeah.
Yeah, my own.
And salty. Yeah.
Not menstrual, but like just like a. Oh my God! You know what I love?
Like they had to specify.
Yeah.
Not menstrual, but
yeah, because I didn't want you guys thinking I
crucial
drink my
clarification.
menstrual. Yeah, because some weirdos on your mom's house do, and we're like, no, that's not me. I fucking and this happened when we were filming your mom's house last week. You know when you get a hangnail and it fucking hurts so bad? Well, you're like, oh, that's gonna be good. That's a good painful one. Yeah. And then you fucking rip it off, and then it bleeds, and you're like, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then you get to suck that blood. Yeah, I love that.
And then you squeeze your finger, and it all comes out. Yeah, yes, sir. That is a good one. It's so
that's
satisfying.
Just Annie and me?
I think so.
Y'all nasty as hell.
Seriously?
Everyone looks pretty horrified in this room.
Disgusting.
Really?
I love the taste of blood. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
From my hangnail.
It's the best, dude.
It's the best. That blood is like you earned it too, because you ripped that fucker out and then it hurt. Yeah. And now it's healing and it's like puffy and it hurts and it's sensitive and that's fun too, is when it heals.
And then you cover it with a Band-Aid and then you get your dessert later.
That is so fucking foul.
It's the fucking grossest thing I've ever done in my life, for sure.
Oh, fuck. That is nasty, dude. I won't eat the Band-Aid.
Try it out.
Try it out.
You both are so fucking disgusting.
So fucking gross. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dog. There's nothing gross you do. There's no gross habits you got. Disgusting.
There probably is. I can't think of one right now.
You just can't open up your heart.
And
tell us.
And
I gotta open up my brain. Maybe I blacked it out. I don't know.
Lying.
I bet you do a lot of gross stuff on your own.
All right. Why don't we speculate? What gross thing do you think I do? And I'll tell you yes or no.
Look at this. You're making us do the work.
I know.
I'm trying to think of
he always does that.
What gross shit do I do though?
There's got to be private things that you. It's not gross shit that you do. It's things that you shouldn't enjoy, but you do. Like things that you're taught are verboten. And then like my dog's stinky mouth. I love dog breath. Not everybody's dog. My dog's breath. Because I love my dogs, I think. And I just love dogs. Like some people like the smell of horse shit.
Ugh.
Like horse people.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. I've never heard that.
A horse person will tell you, I love the smell of horse shit. It's because it smells like grass. Like they just eat grass. So it smells like grass. I kind of like the smell of horse shit. It's not terrible.
Interesting. I mean, I guess it does, just smell like fertilizer, but that's what fertilizer is, right? So it's more like it smells like fucking horse shit.
Yeah.
I guess so. If you're around it, I guess so. I wasn't raised around horses, so
not me neither.
It's a weird smell for me.
I wasn't raised around anything natural.
Raised around concrete buildings and
grayness, yeah.
Gray skies.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, if you think of some, let me know. And I want to hear your things that you like that are weird or verboten. I'm trying to think of things I like to eat that are super weird. I like a lot of, apparently my husband tells me, my ethnic mouth. Okay. This New Year's, why don't you make it a priority to get your mind right? Because if your mind ain't right, nothing else is going to fall into place. This is why I love Talkspace. Talkspace, whether you deal with anxiety, depression, self-doubt, or anything else, Talkspace matches you with a licensed therapist who can give you support whenever you need it. Everyone needs help sometimes, and if you're struggling with your mental health, connecting to a licensed therapist through Talkspace can help you start feeling better. Talkspace has thousands of licensed therapists across dozens of specialties. And unlike traditional therapy, Talkspace fits your schedule, not the other way around. With live chat, video, and audio sessions, you can easily fit mental health care into your daily routine. You get access to a private virtual room with just you and your therapist. Send messages 24/7 and get replies throughout the day. Make your mental health more than just another New Year's resolution with Talkspace. Visit Talkspace.com and get $100 off your first month when you use promo code WMMA at sign up. That's $100 off at Talkspace.com, promo code WMMA. Oh, we have more voicemail. Let's do the voicemails. I like those better.
Hey, mommies. I've got a Pazsitzky effect for you.
Okay.
I've been noticing that I've been extra cold as it's getting cold outside here lately. Just mid-January, realizing that I do own a coat. I don't just have to wear long-sleeve shirts and hoodies everywhere. So, yeah. Go fuck Hitler and up in May, all that bullshit.
You can wear your coat when it's cold outside. Yeah. It's funny because, like, I think I'm in denial about the weather changing, too. Because yesterday I went to go pick up the kids from school, and I was wearing, by the way, this is a shameless plug for them. They don't pay me or anything. Pants by Johnny on Amazon. Moms, if you're listening, look at Pants by Johnny on Amazon. I'll tell you the genesis of this story. I was walking around in LA a million years ago. This is pre-Pandy. Here we go. There they are. Made by Johnny. The black ones, the palazzo looking. And I walked past this woman wearing these pants, and I stopped her. And I was like, dude, these are the greatest pants. What are these? And she goes, well, I'm actually a stylist. I used to style, so-and-so for this sitcom and this and this. And she goes, these are on Amazon. They're $16 and they're called Pants Made by Johnny. Made by Johnny. And I normally don't follow up. I bought these pants. I love them. They're comfortable. They come up over your mom pooch. These guys see me wearing these every time we film usually. And they're cheap as shit. Get them only in black. Don't get the colors. Get only black and get it a size smaller than what you think you should wear. And I guarantee moms, you're going to like the way you look. It is the best. So this is more of a summer pant, which is what I'm saying. I was wearing them to pick up the kids and I was like, I'm cold. And then I rolled out again in them and I was like, I'm cold. And then by the third, I'm cold. I'm like, I should put different pants on today. But yes, I get it. You're in denial. Why should I have to wear a jacket? Pant made by Johnny. Oh, these are the best. Don't wear, it's not like formal wear. This is like just, night running around. Like you don't wear heels with your Made by Johnny pants.
Yeah, Amazon clothes is a move.
Yeah.
They're super cheap and somehow it kind of works.
Yeah.
They can kind of work and they're super comfortable.
Made by Johnny, it's better. It looks better than wearing a yoga pant. And they're just a step up from that. But the comfort, and they're not tied around your belly, which I hate too, which is why I like my Made by Johnny's. By Johnny. The name is so fucking dumb. Okay, voicemail. Let's do another one. Pazsitzky Effect.
Hey, Christina. I have a Pazsitzky Effect for you. So right at the beginning of the pandemic, I moved into my own place for the first time. And throughout this last year, I've been getting everything just perfect, set up, decorated. But for an entire year, I've just been keeping my paper towels in my kitchen just sitting out, laying on the counter raw, just raw dogging. And I realized last week that I can just buy a paper towel holder to hold them.
Yeah.
And then I won't look like a degenerate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my Pazsitzky effect. Squeeze my dick and pull my tits real hard.
That's an old one.
Love you guys.
That's an old one. Squeeze my dick and pull my tits real hard. Maybe lock them doors. Stupid fucking song, yeah. Yeah, you can also buy napkin holders. I don't think I purchased a napkin holder until 5 years ago. I would just strewn napkins I just started buying after I had kids. Yeah.
Yeah, the paper towel holder is like, I remember when I had that Pazsitzky effect when I first moved in. Like, there was a couple months of just raw dogging the paper towels. And it was just like, oh yeah, so every time I get a paper towel and try to dry my hands, the paper towel holder just gets completely wet for like, until it dries out, and then it gets all fucking warped and weird and disgusting. And it's just like, well, I gotta throw this out before I'm on the last paper towel because this is borderline unusable.
Yeah, I forget about that, is that it ruins the other ones. Or like, God forbid your counter gets wet and then it's gone. The whole thing.
Yeah, it's a real shit show.
Yeah, but that's when you use the slummy fucking 2-finger move where you put the 2 fingers in the little paper towel hole and then you just, you take it from the outside.
I've done that, but when this hand is wet too, when you do the 2-finger, then that thing just starts disintegrating when you spindle it. You know?
It's not great, but it works.
But it does.
You don't have to grow up, is what I'm saying. You could still be dumb.
If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid.
If it's stupid and it works, then it's not stupid. Yeah.
I actually I have a Pazsitzky effect. It's not anything new, but I think a big a big part of growing up as a dude was figuring out that I didn't have to fucking use Axe and Old Spice deodorant my whole fucking life.
That's a good one.
My God, it took way too long for me to figure out. You can get nice deodorant. You can get Versace deodorant. That sounds so expensive, right? It's gonna be $500. It's like $40,
right?
And it'll last you months.
Yeah,
it's so good.
So I had 2 Pazsitzky effects recently that I just now remembered. So number 1, every time I travel, I'm in a hotel and I fucking hate soap. I hate hotel soap because it always leaves my skin dry. It's like a tiny little square, and then they usually only give you 1 bar of soap. So I got to keep moving the soap bar from the sink to the shower, to the sink to the shower, to the sink to the shower, to the sink, until I remember to ask the front desk, may I please have another bar of soap so that I may splurge and have one in the shower and in the sink. So I decided that I'm going to buy my own soap. So now I travel with a fresh bar of soap, my brand that I like, and now I have a good bar of soap the whole time I'm in this city.
A little Irish Springs?
No, I upgraded my life to Dove. I like the cucumber flavor.
That was good.
So good. I used to do Irish Spring, yeah. And then I had another Pazsitzky effect last night. So the kids bathe in our bathtub, in my bathroom, right in our bathroom. And every night I end up using Tom and my towels on the kids. And then we go through towels so fucking fast. And I was like, oh my God, I'm such a R word. Why don't I just put the kids' towels in my bathroom? Like, where else are the kids' towels? You know what I mean? Like, they don't bathe anywhere else, just in here. And why are they in the other bathroom? Such a fucking idiot. Okay. Let's go. Let's do another one.
Hey, Mommy. Allison here in the Philadelphia area. I am feeding my children lunch, and I have a Pazsitzky effect. I have a bathroom rug that has a huge tag stuck on it. You know, the ones that are like, don't cut them off.
Yeah.
Okay, well, every day it annoys me, and I push my toe, and I flip the tag under the mat. And it occurred to me today that I own the mat, and I could just cut the fucking tag off. So you know what? I'm taking the scissors right now. I'm going to cut the tag off so that I don't have to keep lifting my toe and pushing this under the mat every day for no reason. Love you. Love your show. Thanks for everything. Bye, Jean.
That's a good one. Or like even realizing that this one I saw someone do this one. They're like, the tag is annoying me on my shirt. And then they cut the tag off their shirt. I was like, you can do that.
Wait,
like,
you can?
Yeah, you can just cut the tags off of your shirts.
That is the first thing I do with every shirt I buy. No chance I'm leaving that shit.
But then isn't there like just like a little
like
thing
threading?
on? Yeah, like a little thing that just constantly like chafes like the back of your neck.
If you cut it right, then no. Because you don't rip it, you cut it. You know.
Don't rip it. That's my thing. I'm a barbarian, so I'll like.
Yeah, then you're gonna rip the threading.
Destroy the collar.
Yeah, I've done it so many times.
Shirts are gonna go bad real soon.
Yeah.
But definitely rip. But yeah, you're right though. If you don't cut it right, then yeah, it's gonna chafe and feel like shit. So you can't do that. But yeah, just cut it right.
Such a fucking idiot. My whole life.
We've all done that. We've all tucked that tag under fucking something. Our mattress, a pillow, fucking something.
Or even
Wait, you could take them off your pillows?
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
I've never done it.
Holy shit!
Oh my god! Do you know what I know? You know what I do? I will put the fucking pillowcase, like I'll stuff the side with the tag into the pillowcase so that I don't have to deal with the tag.
But then
fucking idiot! I could just cut the tag.
But then you touch it because you know that it's there, and you're like, oh god, there's like you can feel the tag on this end of it, and you can't even tug. You have to like put your hand all the way in the sleeve and then like do this shit. Like it's fucking.
I know.
Wow.
Cut your tags, guys.
Blowing my mind, man. I didn't know that applies to everything that has a tag. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. You can deal with anything that has a tag. This lady just fucking blew our minds apart, dude. See, it's always the simplest one that you're like, what?
And there's been so many times where I tuck my pillow into the case and I'm like, oh shit, I fucking put the tag on the wrong end.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool, I guess my pillow's going to be dumb for a week until I switch out these pillowcases. Fuck.
Me too. I'm like, well, messed that one up. Yeah, I'm such an idiot. What was it? I was listening to Rob Eiler on PJ Pants. I just love them so much. And Rob goes, so I was preparing my food. Have I said this one before? Forgive me if I have, or stop me if I have. He goes, so I was preparing my food. So I had my food prepped, and then I went to work out, and then I came back and my food was ready for me to eat. And I was like, what? Like my dumb ass, I'll be like, I'm a little hungry, but I'm going to work out first. And then of course, after you're done working out, you're so fucking hungry that you don't want to cook. You know what I mean? You're just like, I'll just eat whatever's here. Like,
oh, that's real smart.
Yeah. Like you can, I know, stupid. So stupid. Like, yeah, you can prep the food you want to eat after your workout. And then you're not like ravenous and like crazy trying to
I've always been like, no, you need to cook it right before you eat. You can't cook it any other.
It's got to be fresh.
Yeah, I have to do things in order. Like what?
I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm so stupid.
So fucking stupid bitch. I'm such a fucking dumb bitch. Yeah, like you can prep it. Ugh. God, because how many bad decisions have you made because you're just too hungry from your workout, you know?
Yeah, I remember like you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this thing, and then I'm gonna come back and then cook, and then I'll eat, and then like you do the thing, you come back and you're like, I don't feel like cooking. I definitely still need to eat though, and then you just eat like, well, I guess I'll just have a couple pickles.
Yeah, I'm starving. I guess I'll go to In-N-Out or whatever instead because I'm too lazy now.
Yeah, you just eat shit that you don't want to.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I really fucking wrote myself into a corner here.
Yeah, I remember growing up thinking that was like just what you should do because my mom said that as a joke whenever we would go grocery shopping. She's like, well, you know what we have to do now that we're done grocery shopping, we got to go, get fast food because that's just what you do. You don't want to go eat at home, right?
Yeah.
Or cook at home. So I grew up just thinking, she's told me that when I was like 6 years old. So I just grew up thinking that's what you do. I would go grocery shopping thinking in my head like, and now what I must do
right, because
is go get fast food.
Yeah.
It took me forever to not do that.
Yeah, it's so true. Like your kids will just pick up on whatever it is you're doing as normal. They don't know otherwise.
Yeah, imprinting.
But yeah, but I should have combined this tool with that to cook before you go grocery shopping.
I would
then
never
go grocery
conceive.
shopping.
Or
a meal when you get back.
Yeah, or what my mom would do is buy like a rotisserie chicken at the grocery store and like the ready-made food at the counter, so that when you got home you could eat whatever was ready-made at the grocery store.
Oh yeah, my mom did that too.
Yeah, because Gelson's always had that killer mac and cheese. Oh, something disgusting that I really love is Gelson's ready-made mac and cheese. It's fucking disgusting, and I love that. And their chicken tendies, those are good too.
Ready-made mac and cheese. So like
the hot counter, the hot food counter.
Oh, got it.
But it was always too mushy and like not. But because I grew up on it, I love it.
Yeah, that's like me. Yeah, Nadal gives me shit
gross.
for doing the old 7-Eleven Rolos, the hot dogs.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
They're so, but I mean, I know I'm gonna throw up, but they're so good. They look so tasty. In that warm little case.
I know they
it's
are
just rolling.
good.
It's got the grease all on.
Yeah. Do you really get sick when you eat them?
Every single time.
Seriously?
Hands down. Like it is guaranteed. There's two things in the world guaranteed to get sick every time. The fucking going to zoos. For some reason,
Zoos
the
make
zoo.
you
I'm like
sick?
allergic to zoos. I don't know what
Oh, well,
it
it's,
is.
yeah,
I
it
don't
makes
know what it
sense.
is.
Animal stuff everywhere. Fur.
Right, must be. I must be
Dander.
allergic to one of those things. And 7-Eleven hot dogs every
Yeah.
single time, and I still eat them to this day.
It's amazing.
They're too good. They're too good.
But can I tell you why I'm proud of you?
What's
is that much like my Korean flavors, you kept going back for more until you fortify your system.
You're damn right.
It's making you stronger, and it's probably why you can hold in your shit for like a month.
Ooh, you're right.
You're becoming
7-Eleven
superhuman.
Rolos.
Mm-hmm. Those are good though.
They're so good, and they look so good.
Oh.
I guess I can't say that they're the best tasting, but they look.
They
so
look good. The juicy, greasy.
Oh.
You know what's even grosser is like the ground beef looking hot dog.
Oh no!
What is that?
Oh no, I don't
Can you-
roadkill.
Yeah, can you Google 7-Eleven hot dog? What's the one that looks beefy? It's like chunky ground beefy.
You like know in your soul that you're not supposed to eat that when you're looking at it. You know you shouldn't.
Yeah, see, that looks yummy because it's like juicy, greasy. But then there's like this chunky thing. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I definitely know what you're talking about,
It's
but
the-
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, maybe it's just an LA thing. It's
Yeah,
not
I don't
a-
see it here.
It's not a taquito. It looks like fucking ground beef in the shape of. That's it, dude. No.
No, that's buffalo chicken.
No,
Yeah,
that
that
even
looks like it's breaded.
That looks better than what I'm describing.
Yeah, you're not talking about breaded. It's like it looks like just fattier, right?
Yeah.
like it's just fat.
It's fucking horrible. That's
looks
it.
so bad.
Wait, go down. Roller bites, cheeseburger. It's a cheeseburger.
Oh,
It's-
a cheeseburger
It's a
hot dog?
fucking cheeseburger hot dog. Yes.
Oh God, I would throw up. I would throw up different tiers of throw up, all at the same time if I ate that.
Have you seen this one on the rollers at 7-Eleven?
Oh, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just
Yeah.
I've never had the balls to.
Nah. Whoever eats that is a special human being.
Ooh, I just thought of something gross I used to do.
Yeah.
So I think in middle school I would get the 7-Eleven taquitos that would also always make me sick. But the gross thing that I would do on top of it is they would have a free chili machine, right?
Free chili.
Like it's just like, oh yeah, you want chili on this thing? Just go press the button. It's
Oh.
like no extra charge.
Yeah.
So I would get the taquitos and then I would just chill by the chili machine and just put my taquito underneath and hit the button and then just kind of roll my taquito around and then have it. And I would just chill there by the chili machine till I was done with the taquito.
Is that gross? Just chili on a taquito?
But
I mean,
it's
it's like a chili hot dog. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's where he's doing it.
It's the way that I'm doing. I'm doing
It's-
it like a homeless person. Like I have nowhere. Like I don't understand the concept of cups. I don't understand like lots of things. Where it's just like, well, it's like all you can eat chili right here, right now.
Yeah.
You know, you can't take that
Yeah.
shit home with you.
Yeah, and it's super unhygienic too. Like you're not supposed to just use it like it's your personal chili.
Oh yeah, chili got everywhere every time I did it. It was like they had like the little place for excess, and I just remember it would always get filled to the brim whenever I was done with it.
Yeah, dude, that's a cheeseburger hot dog. That is the fucking. I never knew a soul that ate it. I've talked about these with various comedians before and comedians. So Jeff Tate, when he lived with us for like a week, ate Gatorade and hot dogs every day from 7-Eleven, because we used to live right by the 7-Eleven in Silver Lake, and every day hot dogs and Gatorade. And we're like, I don't know how you're living right now. And I was like, do you ever eat the burger looking one? He's like, God no. Like even Jeff Tate had a limit. You know, like who's eating that?
Just know in your soul, you shouldn't eat that shit. It's so bad looking.
It's your soul telling you no. I know.
It's like when you're at the top of a fucking building and your body's like, don't do this, man. You don't want to do this.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Get vertigo looking at that shit.
Is there anything better than nachos, though? Filthy 7-Eleven nachos with the cheese, the nacho cheese.
A little bit of chili on top.
Yo. And those dirty ass jalapenos. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's good.
Oh, the shitty jalapenos. Oh, they taste so good.
The shittier the better, dude.
Oh God, they're so slimy and terrible. They start getting fleshy once you get to the bottom of them.
So fucking gross.
I'm gonna eat every single one.
Ugh.
Hell yeah, dude. Chili cheese nachos.
I could not eat that
That's
now.
fucking movie theater nachos, yep.
Yeah, I would die if I ate that now.
Oh God, I'd still eat them.
I
would
know.
still eat them.
Well, you know what they call that shit here is just queso. They put this on everything. They eat queso like
Yeah,
this
that's
all
such
the time.
bullshit.
It's nacho cheese.
Queso is just nacho cheese and it sucks.
I know. They love it here, though. They put that on everything. Look at that. Yeah, that's nasty as shit. Everything at 7-Eleven. Do never eat at 7-Eleven. That's desperation, though. If you're eating at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, like, I've been a road dog for many, 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 many years, and I've been broke. And the lowest I would go is Taco Bell or Subway. Because at least Subway you can get like spinach on something, you know?
Hell yeah, that was my other guilty pleasure.
Oh,
I'm the only one that liked tuna Subway sandwich.
I love tuna fish at Subway.
Thank you. Everyone else, like I remember getting it at the office, like back when we were in LA, and I was like, "Ew, that's disgusting."
It is
disgusting.
disgusting.
They put yoga mats in there, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yoga mats.
Yeah.
What are you
Or no, that was their bread. They found out that they put the same stuff in their bread that went into yoga mats.
What? Okay, now we have to Google this. Well, I found that TikTok of the Subway employee making the tuna fish. And she's like, you open this big silver pouch and it's all the tuna and it smells so bad. Does Subway use yoga mats in their bread? Despite health concerns, the yoga mat chemical is still used.
And this is from 2021.
Subway stopped using azabanadicardamide in its bread after widespread public outrage over its use, according to NBC News. However, despite strong consumer feelings, the chemical is still approved for use in the U.S. Yeah, don't eat this shit, guys, unless it's like emergency. Don't eat this regularly.
Yeah, make sure you get a lot of spinach on there.
Something. And don't eat the tuna fish as much as we liked it. Did you ever get sick from it?
From the
tuna fish?
I mean, I never felt good after eating
No.
one. Yeah, it was always just like, I got to go sit or lie down for at least a few hours. Like, I couldn't do things.
No. And like McDonald's, as much as I love McDonald's, I love the taste. I go from hungry to nauseous. Like I just
real quick.
Like you're starving, you eat it, and then you're like, oh, I want to die now. But you don't feel good. You don't feel full.
No, you feel bad.
It's kind of like hot Cheetos too. It's like once you've had them, like you kind of want more because it's like this feels so bad. The only thing that I can follow this garbage up with is more garbage. So I'm gonna go and get another round of this shit. That's how I am in the fucking movie theaters.
Oh, I know.
I still be eating those fucking shitty ass jalapenos with the nacho cheese nachos.
So good.
It's so good. And then halfway through the movie, I'm like, I mean, I can't eat something regular. I'm going to just go get some more. Fuck
yeah,
it.
of course. You just
That's what
go
you gotta do.
full throttle.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or even just how disgusting is movie theater popcorn? Like, it's been sitting there. It's not fresh anymore.
I always feel gross after.
Yeah, you feel like death after you eat.
You have like a stomach ache. It's almost like you've been swimming in a pool for an hour. Like, you know that stomach ache you get after swimming?
Yeah.
Like in a chlorine pool?
Yeah, like your lungs are tight.
Yeah. Like you feel like just like a little pinch in your stomach. Like it's the same feeling after popcorn.
I can't eat after that. Like, I get so nauseous that I lose my appetite for the rest of the day if I eat enough movie theater popcorn.
I've never even understood popcorn in general. I don't understand. It doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like fucking air to me.
Well, it tastes like what flavors you're putting on top of it.
Yeah.
Butter,
Right. So I gotta
salt.
put butter on it.
It's just what do you call it, Nadab? A vehicle for flavs?
Yeah.
Like for sauces and shit, flavs?
Yeah, pour some ranch on there, whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, one more Pazsitzky effect, and then I gotta kick rocks and go get my kids.
Hey Hitler, it's Chelsea from Akron, Ohio, and I have a Pazsitzky effect.
Oh, Akron.
So I grew up in a family of 5, and we had to share shampoo and conditioner bottles. Before we could open up a new bottle, we would have to put water in the bottle to get every last drop out. After 30 years of being cocked and doing this, I realized that I'm an adult and I can open a new fucking bottle whenever I want. And I don't have to try and stand in the shower and get the bottle up to the shower head with the tiny holes just to fill up the bottle.
Oh my God.
Touch my camera through the fence.
Nothing to me signifies deprivation or like just of the wrong mentality in life when you're doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like my grandmother would do that. My mom would do that. They got to get every fucking thing out. It's like, dude, just fuck it. It's America. This is what I always used to hear from the Hungarians that my dad would party with. Okay. This is why America is the best country in the world. Okay. Everything costs nothing. Okay. The most expensive is your home, the car. Everything else is fucking cheap. Clothes are cheap. Food is cheap. Everything else is cheap to buy here in this country. So it's easy. I agree. If you go to fucking Europe, everything's so much more expensive to buy. Everything. But here, please, get your life. Buy a fucking bottle of shampoo. It makes me crazy. You can go to the 99-cent store and get $1. Prel. You can buy fucking Prel. Ugh. Infuriating. Okay. Let's leave on a silly one, though. I'll leave you on a silly one. This one's fun. Hey, Christina. I'm a 5-time boy mom. Oh, my gosh. Been with my hubby since I was 17. I see tons of people online complaining about how their spouse steals all the blankets at night. Welp. We went to one of those big box stores and bought a second king-size comforter for our bed. Yes, ladies and gents, that is allowed. Select a second big comfy blanket and sleep peacefully for as long as you both shall live. Love always. This 30-year-old, quote, dumb broad, Sarah. There you go. Yes, you can buy, and you know what's interesting too? You can buy as many pillows as you want. You can buy as many comforters as you want. I recently started using a blanket on top of my comforter, on top of my bed, so that when I'm watching TV with the kiddos or just lounging, I can also be warm without having to like get under the covers of my bed, which is a whole new lane for me, because, you don't want to mess up your bed. So yeah, you can be comfortable. You deserve comfort. You deserve shampoo. You deserve to eat well and be well and have all the things in life that you want. Okay, guys, I got to go get my kiddos from school. Email me, wheremymomsat@gmail.com. Leave me a voicemail, 213-375-5184. Come see me do stand-ups, ChristinaPOnline.com. And that's it. I love you. And until next time, stay cool, moms. Bye.
Where my mom's at. Where my mom's wearing thongs, hitting bongs at. Raising kids, cleaning shits, need a long nap. Where my mom's